go, let's go, 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 yeah, go. So, about time we fix this front end damage, don't you think? I was gonna try to replace the whole core support, and I guess do it the right way. Like, if you look at this right here, there's no bolt in there. There's no bolt right there. There's also a gap right there. Like, pretty bad, pretty bad. My dad's gonna help me fix it. He was telling me, which I've also seen videos, and I've also seen him do it before, is that tree. Plus, we're gonna pull it and just hammer it and just try to get it straight. It's an old car. It's not gonna be perfect. I don't expect it. Because look, it's not that far off. Look at it. Like, this side is the better side. This side's a little far. There's a little gap there. There's a gap right here. Like, it's not bad. The bumper is horrible. The bumper fitment. This, like, the lower half is worse. Upper half is not as bad. This side has a bolt in it right there. It's not that bad. Yeah, I already started taking everything apart. Well, as you can see, the bumper and the grill are over there. I actually had to trim this grill to fit, too. Because right there, you can see right there is like just it's like shorter, and then you go over this side, it sticks out more. Like, see. But yeah, just that time. I'm tired of looking at it, looking all like droopy and messed up in the front. This is my baby. So look, you can see the core support is kind of pushed in right there. Like, it kind of sinks in the middle. So that's spot number one. It's up and in. So we gotta fix that. So yeah, this is no bueno. We gotta fix this. So I might even pressure wash this stuff, because look how crusty it is. But that's mainly because that stupid line. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. I can see what's leaking over here now, because it's still leaking really bad. I might have to remove the headlight, because it might be behind the headlight. I mean, like, it's still like pouring, like it's dying. It's dry here now, so it's literally somewhere here. But I see the metal lines, they look fine. Maybe it's just the rack and pinion leaking now. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get started and get this done. Try to get it as straight as possible. I have a new bar for the top too already. We had to make a quick stop to Harbor Freight, and we picked up this heavy-duty cable winch puller. So I use that, and I don't remember how he said he's gonna hook up to that. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's all squished. I can see it, but I don't know if the camera. If I go from this angle, you kind of see it's been pushed in the center. Let me just, yeah. So I just pull it.
Yeah, start cranking it, and I'm gonna tell you when to stop, because I'm gonna see it come out. And then we gotta make some measurements. Did you measure before you started moving? No, I didn't. Go ahead, let's straighten it out. Yep, there it goes.
I was about to slip off and look at it. It's moved.
Keep going. You gotta go to a click. You're not locking it in, bro. There we go. Yep, just pulling it.
Yeah, I can see it.
There we go. Go all the way down to the clicks. Gotta hold it.
So we made progress. It's a little bit straighter in the front right there. Had to take out that headlight because it was hitting the fence. So we just got to keep pulling it out, and then we got to pull this out on this side to make it fully straight. Because if we don't, the bumper will never sit straight. So you got to put that out too. Okay, well, we pulled it some more. Now this side, if you look this way, it's actually sitting straight now. it's not sitting cockeyed back like it was. This is only this corner that was like that. Like the frame rails have always been straight on this car. Like the frame rails are straight on both sides. We checked that when we first got it. It was just always this core support's all squished. So it's getting better the more we're doing it. So got it tied to that tree over there. Okay, so we jacked it up so to kind of like, because it was kind of, so we jacked it up to push this up. But as well, that's kind of pushed in right there. So he's going to like weld something to it so he can pull it out. He's going to weld that screw in through the chain. My camera would focus, that'd be nice. It's kind of hard to see it. It's because it's so far down, but you can see it well enough right there. That screw is going to get welded into that hole, because that part, which is all flat, is supposed to look like this part that is indented and sticks out, so the bumper bracket could actually sit there. So it's going to weld that to make it proper. Welds aren't the prettiest. It's because we got this cheap Harbor Freight welder. We have a good welder, it's just we don't have the power set up at our house to hook it up yet. But yeah, they're alright. They'll get the job done. But you see how this is all like, let me back out. It's all like pushed in towards the bottom, like it's like kind of smooth towards the bottom. It's all squished versus focus. It's like popped out. Yeah, so we got to pull this out because it got squished in. So that should fix some of the bumper fitment issues. So far, my dad came up with this thing with vice grips, and it actually has been working. Pulled out one side.
This sounds funny.
Yeah, we just snapped one of the cheap vice grips in half.
Yeah, sure.
See if it's in the trash, see if I can see it. Oh yeah, you can. It's right there. See? Yeah, the bottom jaw is not there anymore, the vice grip. I don't even see it in the trash can, but yeah, so that happened. We didn't get it on camera because I was giving my camera a break because it's hot out here still. It's kind of cool though. Okay, so this is what he did. He pretty much cut it, and he's gonna make it like a door, so he can peel it back and push that out. Like that's really pushed in down there. I don't know if the camera does it justice. Like it's pretty much sunken in completely. Like if I go like this, you kind of see how like sunken in it is. It's like almost flush. It's supposed to be like bulging. So we're gonna fix that, and it's gonna pop it out and hammer it out. That'll help. So. We actually decided to just strip the entire front end of the car. So there's like no headlights. We took out the bent condenser, took off the top piece, the middle bar, and we actually got to stretch it up. And now it's actually a little it might look a little bowed, but once we let go, it's going to go back a little bit. So yeah, it's better than it was. It was sunken in really far. It was touching the radiator for the longest time. So I'm also going to power wash this because it's really dirty. But yeah, this is coming out straight. So. now, damn, why is it so zoomed in? Now we're starting to test fit things to see what we got to adjust, since everything's pretty much straight. It's not perfect by any means, but it's definitely 100% better than it was. It's not going to be perfect because we don't have every single right tool. We got to buy tools, and eventually we can go back and tweak stuff here and there. But for now, it's at least straight. Before, it wasn't straight. Like, he has to go and patch some of these welds up right there because our welder sucks. And we have an actual MIG welder, but like our power doesn't support it. We gotta have we need a 220 plug for the MIG welder.
Yep.
Yeah, so we don't have a 220. So it's not gonna be perfect. And we also don't have like dent pullers. That's why we ended up cutting that like that so we can pull out the dent. But we don't want to do that for the front. So that's gonna be a lot more work. It's like thicker metal. So, yep, it's not gonna be perfect, but at least it's straight.
There you go. See the difference in the sound? Right at an angle. Like everything.
I'm getting it. I'm figuring this out how this works. See, that's not so bad, man. Let's do this. It's gonna go a little bit slower. Alright, so I don't know when to stop recording, but that's pretty much as decent as it's gonna get, like with this really shitty welder. So it's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna clean them up and then call it a day. Alright, so I was checking. So these are trash. I gotta get 2 new bumper brackets because they're heavily bent. They won't even out no matter what I do. But when I checked this, let me slightly rotate. It's not perfectly in the middle. It's pretty much even. Not perfect, but it's better. It's not perfectly centered, but that's also this concrete's really ass too. But for the most part, like, how much more would I have to go? Nope, it's this way I gotta go more. It's like this for it to be even. But most part, it's flat. So I wonder if I gotta smack that up some. For the most part, it's even up, so that's all I care about. It's even. This actually didn't even fight me to go on or anything. It wasn't like had to force it on. It still has a lot of adjustment. Like, it's still good. So those, they're not even at all. Like when like this one, I know the bolts aren't in all the way, so I'm not gonna do that one. But this one has most of the bolts in there still. Look at that shit. Like, that shit is horrible. Like, it is not even close. Most part, it's pretty even with crooked concrete. So, but gotta get a new one of those. Let's see about this. I didn't even check this. Let's see how good we did on this. It's about the same. This is not perfect. So would I have to go up more on this side or this side? Maybe like that. But yeah, it's not perfect. Eventually, I'm gonna just replace the core support, but for now, it's better than what it was. Because what it was just the whole front end was just horrible. But it's, as you can see, it's mostly even except a little bit right there, a little bit up there. Got to do some adjusting. But besides that, I'm happy with it. It's not all pushed in like it was. It's like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, honestly. We took our time and had all the right tools, we could easily fix it. Like, not easily, it would take a lot of time, but it could be fixed, like, the right way. For now, we're just gonna eventually rip off this core support, put a new one on, and call it a day, because they sell new ones. They can get one OEM from the junkyard. It's not tweaked. Yeah, but it's temporary. I just want the car to sit straighter and look better, but, you know, it can't be perfect. But that was just too bad. I was so tired of looking at it, bro. I could literally fit my hand in between the bumper and headlight. But now, even if the gap's still, like, kind of big, and not big, but, like, still has a gap there and it's not perfect, I don't care as long as it's better. As long as it looks better and it's a little straighter, I can just do some adjustments, keep adjusting it over time until I get the new core support and then replace it. But got rid of that green bar. It had horrible green one. That was just, I couldn't take it. It was ugly, but I'm actually just gonna primer this whole front black anyways. So these gotta go. Like I said, they're trash. They're not even straight. They don't sit straight at all. Because when I measure like anywhere else, it's pretty much straight. These are just not straight at all. So, like I said, the whole core support wasn't damaged. It was only the center part, but it threw pretty much the bottom half of it off. Because the guy, when he got into a wreck, he hit something and bent that in. And I guess originally he bent that in, and this got bent in with it, and they straightened it enough to put that on. But it looks better though. So, like I said, I'm not mad at all. But honestly, that probably just throw it back together as much as I can. Put the headlights back on, everything, primer it black, just so it'll look all one color. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright, so decided we're just gonna pretty much hold off doing anything else, because those bumper brackets are in the way of everything. I can put on the headlight, but the headlight's gonna be away. And okay, you see that right there? That little, it's like a little thing right here. Yeah, there's a little bolt hole right there that goes through the frame into right there. That's in the way. The headlight's gonna be in the way of that. And it is what it is, you know. Let me lower this. But yeah, I'm not too upset or anything. Just hopefully it's not too blown out. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this stuff. I like making content again. It's fun. Just gotta get, like, I try not to just record bullshit. Like this was like a big thing that I've been wanting to do. Try to straighten it out. And like I said, we got pretty decent. Pretty sure once we get nicer bumper brackets, gonna have to adjust them and probably tweak them a little bit again just to get them to fit for now. But those other ones, they were just not fitting at all. Like, it was bad. They didn't want to sit straight. They were all like crooked. It was horrible. There was no way we could have straightened. It took way too long to try to fix those instead of just getting new ones. So, all right though.